Good morning. Happy Thursday. Stan the man. It's nearly Friday. I know, right? That made me really giggle this morning. It's nearly Friday. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. My name's Mel. I will take you through this hour with the fabulous demonstrator that is our David Waits.
It's too early.
I got you yesterday, didn't I?
Mm-mm.
So yesterday...
I don't know if anyone joined last night's show. Well, I'm sure you did, but it'd be a bit strange if no one did. But yeah, so anyway, yesterday I left the building and
Hang on, whoa. Rewind to lunchtime when you were fibbing and telling everybody...
We don't need to share that bit.
No, we do need to share that bit.
That's nothing to do with it.
Trying to get one up on me, right? So it's giving me grief. Everybody thinks it's hilarious. So last night, when we were sat down, Lily was producing and she said, Mel, David's on Instagram. I went, is he? Right, watch this. So I opened the show and I went, evening everybody. Now we've got to change your plan because David is supposed to be guesting this, but he's only gone and left the building and gone home. So Stephanie's had to step in.
Stephanie's had to step in. Those words. I was peeling my sprouts and I was preparing my thighs to put in the air fryer.
Your thighs?
My chicken thighs.
Peeling your sprouts and preparing your thighs?
I just finished oiling them up. And I literally, air fryer closed, still had oil on my hands, sprout peelings all over the floor, and I thought, I cannot believe it, I should be at work. And I thought, no, I shouldn't. Wait, should I? Oh, wait, maybe. And then she finished her sentence, and I thought, right. And when she's charging her car to go home on Friday...
Sorry, the fully charged kid.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was absolutely hell. As soon as she said he was on Instagram, I was like, right, you little monkey, I'm going to get you back.
You did. You succeeded. Well done.
Brilliant. Honestly, with a laugh, I love that. I was peeling my sprouts and preparing my thighs to go frying. Oh, we've got Sean on cameras this morning. Welcome to the chaos, Sean.
Morning.
We've got Sophie in the producer's seat.
Hiya.
And we've got a product that you've seen, but I haven't. I'm very excited about this. So let's get the housekeeping done and out the way, and then we can see what this is all about. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product. That product will have a code, and all you need to do is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically put that product into a basket for you. Then you'll receive a direct message. In that message, you'll find a link. Click the link. That will take you to our website, highlightcrafts.com, where you need to log into your account so you get your club member benefits, and then you can check out those baskets, because the sooner you do, the sooner that happy post will be arriving at your door. Now then, if you would prefer to shop with us directly on highlightcrafts.com, just click play. And as soon as that show goes live, all the items in that show will appear down the right-hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you wish to buy, and they will go into a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. When you're ready to log in and check out, click that bag, and that will take you through that process. Now, another couple of things I need to tell you about. First of all, please type the word event if you're watching us on Facebook or Instagram, and that will send you a little reminder tomorrow, because tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock we are launching Pebeo. We're bringing Pebeo to Highlight Crafts. I know, and we are super, super excited about it. Sophie, TV's gone off. I always get that.
I think it's also playing something. Can you hear it?
Yes, you can. It's America's Got Talent on really low volume.
I was going to say.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
Either that or there's a group full of people next door.
No, because on a Tuesday I come in here after I've done my 12 o'clock. Well, after we finish at 2, I come in here and work on scan and cut, and then we're ready for 6 o'clock. And I could hear it all the other day. I'm like, God, either turn it off or turn the volume up.
I was going to say, let's pick a lane.
So please type event. If you're watching on YouTube or our website, just tune in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. It's myself and Stephanie. I'm sure David will get in there somewhere with his sprouts and his oil thighs. That's brilliant. That's going to be a theme running through today. And then the other thing, now you got me in a bit of trouble yesterday, because on Tuesday I said quite quietly, please don't buy a scan and cut until Black Friday. And Diane said she was inundated with emails yesterday, people asking what the deal was.
Oh.
I know. So if you go on the website now, you can sign up for early notification of what those Black Friday deals are going to be. And let me tell you, the scan and cut one is phenomenal. So sign up and then you'll get notified. We can't tell you. We only decided last night. Well, I decided. I pushed my luck again.
Of course you did.
Got it. So yeah, that's what you can do right now. Right, David? Are you going to come and join me?
I am indeed, if
Let's
that's
say
okay.
good morning to a few of you while David's getting himself out of his chair. We've got Barbara with us. We've got Ria with us from the Netherlands. Stan the man. I'm in one of those moods today, David. Like proper cheeky
You don't
mood.
say. You
I
don't
am.
say. Hi, everyone.
Deborah's with us. Doreen. Jones with us. We've got Wendy with us. Jane. Jack. David. Fran. Morning, everybody. We've got Maureen. Veronica. Davina. Aileen's with us. Anne. Well, there's loads of you this morning.
Oh.
Karen. Deborah. Terry Kim. Morning. Mel. David. Sean. And it says Sam. It's Sophie. But Sophie and all the highlighters. We've got Wendy with us. David, you should know not to mess with Mel! Exclamation mark.
I've learnt my lesson. Lesson learnt.
Naughty Mel, never. I know, right? I'm always naughty. Can you tell me how to get advance notice of Black Friday deals again, please? Yes, Davina, just go onto our website. There's a banner on the homepage that says Black Friday deals. Click on that and just fill in the details and then you'll get notified. Joan said, hi David, I bought a set of paints that you were demonstrating yesterday. Can they be used on any paper? They were the harmonies, weren't they?
Yes, they can. That's a great question. Yeah, you can use them on a variety of paper, cardstocks, watercolour card, whether you can use them onto grey board, MDF, or, into your thicker cards. Yeah, absolutely. There's no cards, really, that you can't use those papers on, that I would imagine, unless it's a waxy card.
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
We've got Dawn with us, Tracy, Tim's with us, Elaine, Shona, Mary and Andrew. Good morning to you all. Thank you very much. Oh, and Liz. Oh, Liz has just popped in. Good morning all. Mel, I'm so pleased. My comment about my stiletto tattoo amused you yesterday. It's all true.
That was so funny.
It was funny.
Hilarious.
If you missed it yesterday, Liz said she had a pair of red stilettos tattooed on her hip when she was younger. And after a lot of years and a lot of chocolate, it started to look like a pair of trainers.
I think that's absolutely brilliant. That is so funny.
Oh, that's just my sense of humour, that's brilliant.
Me.
Properly, I was giggling about that all day yesterday. Right, now I haven't seen this product. I must have been off. Rare occasion.
You must have been Costa del Blackburn.
Yeah, Costa del Blackburn, yeah. There's nothing Costa del about Blackburn, let me tell you that.
But the beauty of this is that actually, and rolling it back a few months, if not almost a year actually, Mirror Spray from Cadence is one of their most notable, renowned for being spectacular products, okay? And of course it creates a mirror. Now a mirror, when you look at it, it is silver, okay? The backing is silver on a mirror. Now, when working with Mirror Spray, my initial thought, and this always happens when I receive something new, is I go, what if? And that means, what if it could be like this as well?
Yes.
And I'm sure Cadence also feel the same about that. Now, I asked the question about what if we could have Mirror Spray in other colours, and they basically said to me, it's not possible. We have tried it. We have been asked it many times. Believe me, you're not the first person to ask. And I said, well, it's not only me. A lot of other crafters as well were saying, love it, but can I have it in a different colourway? Because then you think of mirrored glassware in different colours. So they were like, right, leave it with us. We're going to have a look. And they created a product called Mirror Festival. And that is what is debuting here on this show. Now, what Mirror Festival actually is, it's a colorized glaze that adheres to glassware, perspex acrylic, and many other transparent surfaces. And what it does is it self-levels on the top, giving that glassware the instant coating to create coloured glass, amber glass, whatever coloured glass you want it to be from these tones. You apply it with a soft brush. You can stipple it if you prefer texture, but with it being self-leveling, it leaves no trace behind of a brush stroke, but then you can still mirror spray on the other side, giving you coloured glass that's now mirrored.
Look at that.
So it takes you from transparent glass to mirrored glass, but coloured. Think of your baubles.
Right, I've just had a thought.
Ooh, share it with the class.
You know, Lisa, I spent most of me school life like that in the corner. Surprise, surprise. You know when we did the magnolia mould and Jane did it in resin, epoxy resin, I could now paint it with these and get the colour.
Yeah.
Because you can mirror spray on the back of epoxy resin.
Exactly that. You can mirror spray on the back of epoxy resin and then use Mirror Festival over the top.
That's amazing.
It's crazy, right? I know. It's a brilliant product. I have thoroughly loved working with this. Every second I get the opportunity to share it with you on a show, I get excited because it means I can actually use it again, and I've got the opportunity to go, oh, I can prep for this show and I can play with it.
Now I've got a whole thing going on in my head.
But look at the colours. The colours are gorgeous. Now, you've got a full rainbow of colours in here. We've got them in bundles for you as well. But this enables you to go directly onto the exterior of the glass. But again, if you do want to paint your epoxy, I've got one here in the fuchsia.
Look.
So you can see half of it there is painted. Now, when they first introduced this, my initial thought was, oh, is it going to have that texture of the old style glass paints that are like a boiled sweet, where you get a slight variation of pigmentation, where in areas it's darker than others? No.
Wow.
With this, it completely levels out. And I actually masked this off and thought as well, will it then seep and peel and pool all onto the area when I take the tape away? It didn't. It retains within its structure, and that is unbelievable. For a product like this, for this price, it provides so much enjoyment.
That's amazing.
It's brilliant. It's honestly so good. And look at the copper as well. You can make rose gold copper mirror effect. This here is the acrylic blocks that we have on the show.
David.
So I've painted the entire of the block with the antique copper, and then I masked it off and mirror sprayed just one corner of it on the side. And there's our Sean. Hey, Sean.
Hi, Sean. Oh, there he is. Look, I love that.
I can remember when we had so many of these stamping blocks.
Sean's now like this.
Sean's like, step away.
He's like this.
Sorry. This is it.
Brilliant, Sean.
But the acrylic blocks work with mirror spray as well, which is brilliant.
Me.
I mean, it will work on work on all glasses, and there's a lot of acrylics and perspex it works on, but it works on the ones that we share.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's also as well water resistant, so when you're painting it on, you can still wash your project. It's not going to reactivate. And because it's a glossy enamelled coating, if you did want it to go outside, just pop a layer of aquastone on.
If you bought the wind chimes yesterday, you could have these hanging through the posts.
And glass beads.
And have all your, and they're all reflective.
I'm thinking of glass Christmas tree ornaments.
Absolutely.
I mean, even the clear plastic baubles. We do the heart-shaped ones that were on the Daily Deal the other week. They would be great with this. Think of all the glassware we shared with you. That tulip vase we had on yesterday. Imagine doing that in the pink, paint mirror spray on the inside. It would be mirrored pink.
Right, you need these. Right, now then, let's have a look. Top row, you're going to get your copper, antique gold, antique copper, and gold. This is Shop Aurora. 30% is already allocated.
Wow, okay.
Okay, then you've got your bottom row, which gives you your red, your blue, your green, and your fuchsia. Shop Carnival, 20% of that is already allocated. Are these coming home with me? I love this.
Mel, you're going to love it.
I have got at home from when we first went to Cadence. So how long have you been working with us now?
Well, I've been with
iHub and here.
Next year it'll be 7 years.
Right, so it must be 8 years since we went to Cadence. And
almost 6 years.
7 years it'll be then. Roughly 7.5 years, and I've still got resin.
Really?
Yes, I've got the bottles, and I've got it at home, so I'm going to borrow the mould.
Do it.
Get these.
And have a go.
Oh, that's going to look amazing.
That will look so nice. Because
all around a mirror like that.
It doesn't have to be flat and flush. You can do it on surfaces that are upright, indentations that have got curves to them, that are beveled edges. You can do it on cut glass.
That's amazing.
You can do it on drinkware, glassware.
Oh, my grandma's trifle bowl.
Trifle bowl. You mirror spray on the inside, do that on the outside. It looks unbelievable, but coloured glass is expensive. Amber glass is known for typically being higher in price, and green glass as well. So recycled, like green bottles, when it's made into glassware, typically you add a few pounds to the end of that price, but you can make your own. Right,
questions. Please don't ever apologise for asking a question.
Never do it.
Get the questions in, please. We love questions. Right, now then. Let's have a look. We have Fran, question. When you spray the mirror spray, can it be scratched or do you have to coat over it?
Great question. It depends on what surface you're putting it into. So, for example, a bottle like this or a jar like this, I'll spray the inside with mirror spray. I probably would use this to maybe put dried flowers in, or with nice big paintbrushes or some lights so it sparkles. If you're doing it on a vase that you're going to be filling with water, you're going to want to aquastone it. It doesn't reactivate with water, but if you're putting those stems in there all the time, you can ever so slightly scratch it. That can happen, okay? If it's on the bottom of a coaster like this, you could scratch the mirror spray, okay? It's still a little bit of a vulnerable surface. It's permanent on there, but it could scratch, just like a glass coaster would scratch the glass. Put some Aquastone, or of course put a layer of clear film underneath here. That way it'll protect it for you, but Aquastone it if it's going to be a heavy traffic use, definitely.
Lovely. Then we have our Davina says, can you tell me how do you make sure you don't get brush strokes, please?
Okay, one thing that is always asked, and this started really with the handy lacquered paints, which were our first enameling product from Cadence that we started sharing, along with that the Aquastone. So Aquastone, handy lacquered paints, all of your Aquastone matte varnishes, your Mirror Festivals. I'm trying to think of any others that are more of a glaze. If there's any more, I'll think of them. All of those mediums are designed to be applied in a thick layer. So often people come back and say, I've got strokes, I can see where my brush was, I can see movement of where I'd initially placed the product. You've not put enough down.
Right.
If there's not enough product on that surface, it won't level out.
Absolutely.
It'll stay, because it'll dry quicker before it even has time to, but it'll be too thin. So if you imagine a coat being really thin and it's brushed across and it almost dries out towards the edge, that's never going to level out. Use a little bit more than you think is needed. If it's on a surface that's upright like this and you're thinking, well, if I'm going to use more, I'm going to get drip marks, do a thin coat first and do another coat on top.
Absolutely.
That's the best way to work with it. And
Perfect.
don't cross-hatch with this either. Don't do one direction and then do a following one, because then you'll be able to see that.
This is fabulous, isn't it? Right, Davina, do you have to use mirror spray as well?
No, look at this
Lovely.
one. Okay, so this here is our little clear. Oh, Mel, on my table over there, I've got some of the shot glasses. Would you like just to pass me one? So just next to the paints.
This?
That's the one. I'm going to show you how to paint one of these, because if you don't use mirror spray, look at the coloured glass.
Oh, I like that.
So if you just want to make it so your glass is coloured, that with a tea light in it would look beautiful. Look at the orange.
Oh, look at that with our stickers on top.
I know.
Now,
So,
if I'm putting the stickers on top, do I need to coat that first? Because will the residue of the adhesive pull that off?
I don't think it would. I mean, I can't even scratch it.
Okay, fine.
Literally, look at that.
Brilliant.
My nail is against that. And I put it forward, so I don't think it would. You could take some of the tackiness off, though, that we've showed you before.
Absolutely. And Davina, I'm going to ignore the apology, because you don't need to apologise for asking questions. Can you mix the colours to get a different one?
Absolutely, you can do. Mix your
better.
colours. Even better, you can put multiples down at the top of your acrylic block and blend the whole thing so you get a rainbow of colours. And you can stencil with this too. It's a little bit of more advanced, but I'll show you that you can do it.
So you could etch on it, mirror spray, then coat with Aquastone, says Fran.
Good do, yeah. We're still working on getting the etching cream back in. I cannot wait for it to get back in. I've missed that product. But the etching cream, we will be getting back in, because then you could do your etching. Now, there's a development process with this Mirror Festival. The stickers aren't quite here yet, but I've asked the team to create stained glass windows out of Lux stickers, which means you then infill with your Mirror Festival.
Right, that's just, so Alan's just said, could you create a mirror grid effect with all 4 paints on glass? Absolutely. You could. It's like you're reading our minds this morning. And Davina says, brilliant, thank you. So I can paint on my clear resin paint.
Yes,
I know, Davina. How exciting is that?
If you don't want to add colour into your resin, colour the resin once it's done. Also, as well, if you want to do like a big glass window, and this is a project I really want to do, get a big photo frame that's got a glass panel in it, get some black electrician's tape, make a grid in it, and then paint it, hang it up in a window, and all of the colour would shine through the wall.
Chessboard.
Chessboard. How nice would that look?
Chessboard.
Glass tabletop in the garden.
Yes.
If you want to do a mosaic, you
All
could
of
use
that.
your dimensional paints that we shared with from Tulip, and then you could infill with all of your glass. It looks, honestly, it's brilliant stuff.
Sean, a question for you. Is the Black Friday email, it's active, isn't it? Yeah, because she said she's clicked on the website for the Black Friday deals and not received the email to verify.
Tell us to drop us an email.
Yeah, drop us an email, help at Highlight Crafts, and we'll have a look for you. How exciting is this, guys? This is blinking brilliant.
I know.
Right, 80% of Aurora.
What?
And Carnival is all allocated. Welcome to Highlight Crafts and Cadence.
I know when we first launched this product, it was incredibly busy, and I know you've been shopping ahead this morning already, so that's expected, but thank you so much. I cannot wait for you to see this in action. It really is so much fun. And also as well, if you've got any questions regarding this product and any others on the show or anything else, please do get them in, because I'd love to be able to answer them.
Isn't that fabulous? Wait till you see what's coming as well from Cadence. Honestly, they're amazing, aren't they?
I've got a box under my desk. I know. It's got brand new connoisseur paints in it and brand new matte metallic colours.
Did you notice he said under his desk?
I know, I've just let the bag out of the cat again, and everyone knows where it is.
Right, mirror spray. Right, this would be good. Now, they used to come in a little glass bottle, didn't they? And when you sprayed it, it went all over the place. This is
did.
brilliant.
The
Now,
glass
it's UK
bottle-
only, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is
But-
UK only.
This is great.
Well, the thing is with the glass bottle, and that's how it originated, is that we noticed that throughout time, and Cadence also noticed this, that if you had that product for longer than 18 months, it will evaporate through the nozzle because it wasn't airtight.
Right, got it.
Because it was a spritzer, so the air could travel back through the
Right.
nozzle.
Yeah.
So what they've done now is they formulated it in an aerosol can, which actually means there is zero housekeeping. You don't need to pump it through with water.
No.
You just spray it whenever you want to. Also with that, the glass bottle retailed at around about, I think it was about $12.99, $11.99 for one little one, and they were 30 mils. You're getting 5 times that because you're getting 150 mils in there, but it's not 5 times the price of the glass bottle.
It's $24.99 today.
You'd be
Got a
paying almost
£5
50 quid
discount.
if not.
Brilliant.
I know.
Right, stock up on your mirror spray. Shop mirror, $24.99. David is going to demonstrate this through the show.
Yeah.
Now, we've got acrylic blocks here,
We do have
which
acrylic
are perfect
blocks.
for creating your art on, aren't they?
They are. Now these acrylic blocks, they work really well for your mirror festival and your mirror spray. Go on.
Wendy go up and says, Mel, run now and leave David and take a look in the box. It's under his desk.
Wendy.
Me and Wendy will go to a lot of trouble together,
I
won't we?
think so as well. I know where to move that box to now.
Under my desk.
I don't think so. It's going to be in my boot. Right. We've got the acrylic blocks for you. They come in a full set of 6 for you here. You're going to get 2 of each size. You've got the rectangle, you also have the square, and you've got your coaster size as well. Now these are great to put in picture frames. You can make your own faux glass artwork. Put it in a picture frame and it's safe because it will never smash, it will never break. But then you can put mirror spray on the reverse of here and Mirror Festival through a design on top, or of course freehand, and it will give you these wonderful, now these are swatch squares, so they're almost like tiles of, you know, inspiration, but you can make them into forms of art if you wish to do so, and put your stickers over the top of it, which I think would just look glorious. But on top of Mirror Festival, if you were to do a full panel of this like that, once the Mirror Festival is set, you could then go back in over the top with a different medium and stencil on top of here. You could metallic over this. You know, you could do decorative painting on top of it. Imagine one of Stephanie's florals on top of that.
Yeah, amazing.
That would look so good.
Aileen says, if you wanted to put the jars outside after painting, do you need to aquastone them, please?
I always suggest if you want to put something outside, with the country that we live in and the fluctuations in temperature, at the moment it's gone mild again. It was freezing the other day and it just happens. Absolutely. We get a little bit harsher winters and things like that than a lot of other places do. So yeah, I would definitely aquastone it, and we're always damp.
What? Yeah, not
It's
nice.
No.
Right. So, Marina Bone says, now, do I check out my basket or do I save my money for tomorrow and let somebody else have them? I can't make that decision for you, darling, I'm afraid.
I know what I'd do. I'd get both.
Well, yeah, me too, but that might not be an option.
No.
Lizzie says, check out now, everything goes so quick.
Well,
I know.
it looks like it is doing anyway, so
Brilliant.
congratulations for those of you that have got it.
Now, I've fallen in love with the new jar.
The cutest.
I love these. Look at these. There's something about a cork lid, I don't know what it is. But also, look at the little spoon.
Imagine just tea and sugar and
Tin-
coffee
yeah,
in these.
absolutely.
They're
Or your herbs
gorgeous.
and spices.
Yeah.
They're fabulous, aren't they? I love these. These are
Even if you're
just
putting your beads or your
brilliant.
glitter in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Or your espresso crystals and things like that.
Great shout. Look at you on it today.
I know, right?
I
It's
knew
like
eventually
coffee.
you get there. Shop spoon, $9.99. We'll get you 2 of
Took
those.
6 years.
You did, and the rest. You've got a £4 saving on these, and they're brand new. I love these.
I know, they are really, really cute.
Ooh,
Of course, you
look
can
at them.
paint them. I think with your Mirror Festival, the mirror spray inside those, it would look very cute.
That is a good shout though with your espresso, because you can get your crystals with your spoon, put your flour over, and it all goes back into the dish.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you
like
could turn it into a
that.
candle as well if you
Yeah,
wanted.
oh, that'd be cute. It's a candle,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah, absolutely. If you wanted to keep the spoon, take that off, put a lovely ribbon and a gift tag on that little glass
Yeah.
handle there, and then you've got the spoon for keeps, and you've got a candle to gift.
I love those. Shop spoon, $9.99. Now these are nice, aren't they? These
Yeah.
are lovely. I like the idea of these as table settings.
They're perfect for that. They
Yeah.
look absolutely brilliant for that. Also, as well, these are one of the most beautiful tea light places. So if you do your decorative glassware painting on the front facing side or the reverse of this, you could paint the wooden base too, stand it here and then position a little tea light just behind it and it will illuminate that entire panel, and they look wonderful in a fireplace because it backlights the wall but it allows the glow to come through the glass. So even if you want to rice paper them, stencil them, do your etching cream, engraving onto them with your electric tools, anything like that, a little candle behind there looks stunning, and you've got 10 of them.
Brilliant. Shop Place, $14.99.
For
Now, that product has now changed this product for me, because you can now mirror spray in this, take one of your floral moulds in epoxy resin and have it coming up the side coloured. That, for me, $8.99 all day, every day.
I think doing that, and then use your espresso
Your
resin
espresso
with the crystals
with
down
the crystals
it,
down
and then
it.
you could paint over the glass crystals with Mirror Festival.
Brilliant,
so it's like
right?
encrusted glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are brilliant. We've had them on a few shows,
We
and
have.
every single time we bring them back, you always go for them. They're wonderful. They've got that conical shape
Love
as well,
it.
which means when you put flowers in them, they naturally create that
Yeah.
wonderful bouquet. They're a full litre. They are food safe. If you want to use them for wine or cordials or water or anything like that on a serving table, you could do it.
They've also got the embossing, so you could actually paint that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And highlight that. I think this is a great product. Shop Jug, $8.99. Right, David, shall we do a demo?
Yeah, let's do it. Should we show
And
how
then
it
we
works?
can see it. Let's show how it works. We can come back to the other little glass elements in a
Okay.
little while, but I think we
Wonderful.
need to see how this works.
Yeah. Ooh, dearie me. Right,
Careful.
okay, he's knocking everything over. Right, so if you're working onto something like glassware that's drinking glassware, or of course the jars, I'm going to show you how easy it is to apply. Now you can see I've got some here that I've not yet mirror sprayed. Look at that. Isn't it wonderful? That there has now made that blue
Look at
glass.
that.
It's gorgeous. And then I've got one here that's like an amber glass. Which I really like that colour. That
And
reminds.
that's without mirror spray.
That's without mirror spray. So
Love it.
if you don't want to use the mirror spray, you don't have to. It's an option for you to do so. So I'm going to start painting this one, and then what we are going to do is we're going to take one of these into the academy, and I'm going to mirror spray it for you so you can see the full effect. And then we'll do some resin. Then we'll go into our glass places. We'll do it all, okay? So I'm going to start with a damp cloth, okay? Whenever you're working onto glassware or perspex or acrylic, if you've got the acrylic blocks, you don't need to do this. Take just one side of the film off and paint on that side and leave the other one on, prevents fingerprints. But any glassware, you need to make sure you're thoroughly cleaning it. If you're not, oh, this one's got a sticker on it. If not, then it might not stick as well.
Sophie, are we still at 80% on Aurora?
We've got 2 left.
Got 2 left.
Oh, we're
right, so if
limited.
you want your copper, your gold, your antique copper and your antique gold, it's Shop Aurora. There are 2 left.
Wow, okay. Now, the jars that I'm about to use are the dodecadron ones. We've got these on the show in a set of 12 for you, and they always have been at a silly price. I will never understand how that price is real, but it is.
Who cares?
It's absolutely fabulous for gifts.
Do you want a new one?
A new
Well,
one.
you've got a sticker
Well,
on
I'm
that
gonna
one.
paint the front of it. It's okay. I'd rather not
Alright.
wait. Yeah, I'll.
You're not getting that off there, love. Oh, you are.
It's not one of our.
Oh, is
it's,
it not one of
no,
ours?
It's
Oh,
not a
well,
Lux
that's all
one.
right then.
It's one of the. I can't remember which one that was, but it's not a Lux one. There we go. So actually, I'll just take it off. Perfect.
Great.
Right, so, but thank you, Mel. So what I'm going to do is pick a colour, right? So this is the hardest part of the craft, right? Picking the colours to work with. Now, I typically would work with the colour whoever I'm gifting it to, or maybe just a personal preference. But if you've gone for the full set of both of them, you've got the options to play. Also, you can blend too, and I'll show you how you can make your own colours. So we can use, the blue is gorgeous. I've used the blue on here, so you can see what that looks like. This colour here, the fuchsia, it's like the deepest plum fuchsia. It's beautiful. That's really nice. You can see it as an example on this deep surface there. Look at that.
That is lovely.
Look how deep the colour is.
Wow.
It's absolutely tremendous. So let's just go with, I'm going to go with the green. I'll just go with the green for now. So, and I'll take it straight from the pot. Now, when you receive your Cadence bottles home, in fact, actually, I had a lovely email from Jackie and Trevor, who join us at the academies, emailed me the other day, and I got back to you yesterday. And that was about opening Cadence bottles. And it was, sometimes the foil cap, you tear it off and it breaks. And then you're unsure of the life expectancy of that paint. If you take the foil cap off that paint and dispose of it, that's fine. Don't feel like you have to keep the foil lid. Once that foil lid is pierced, it's no longer going to be airtight anyway. So take that foil cap off. If there's a cardboard disc in the top of that paint as well, you can keep that on or remove it. It's up to you, but through time that cardboard will absorb moisture, and it will take moisture out of the paint. Unless it's a waxed one, you can keep it in, all right? And you'll be able to tell if it's waxed. Some of the products will have them in, some of them won't. It depends on if it's required. As long as you're keeping that lid on that bottle and you nip it, just not over tight. You don't need to over tighten it because then it'll be a struggle to get it off next time. As long as it just has a little pinch, like you're turning the tap off, you're absolutely fine. That will be airtight and it won't leak and it will not dry up. So the foil cap is there for the actual shipping process in case the lid was to be not as tight and it were to leak all over the other bottles.
Okay,
all right.
lovely.
So the foil cap is not part of making sure your product lasts longer for you at home. Just in case anyone was wondering, because it has been asked a few times. Now I'm going to take some of the green out here and look at the consistency of that. It is like a syrup, okay? So you can use as well a variety of brushes to apply this with. It works really well if you've got your Royal and Langnickel's, okay?
I'm really sorry, David.
No,
Sue's saying, what's left, please? We have got one of the Aurora left, Sue, if you're quick. Copper, gold, antique copper, antique gold. Shop Aurora. That's the last one that we've got. And we had a good stock of this as well, so you've loved it this morning.
These are so nice.
Davina says, if using mirror spray on the inside of the vase, can you still use it for fresh flowers in water? Will it affect the flowers?
Okay, if you're using it for fresh flowers in water and you're using that, and you can do that consistently, I haven't used varnish on a lot of them and it's been fine. Mirror spray won't reactivate with water. It's a solvent-based medium. So once that's then dry, it's permanent unless you're going to... The thing is, if you want to put water in there and you're going to be using it regularly, Aquastone in it is by far the best option because it will not then scratch. If you ever to use a varnish that's solvent-based, it could then take off the mirror spray. So if you are going to varnish it, please make sure that you do use a water-based one, such as the Aquastone matte or gloss. It's not essential to varnish it. It shouldn't affect the flowers. Once that solvent has evaporated, it will not reactivate in any way, shape or form with water. But of course, throughout time, putting those stems in and out of that vase with water, you could scratch it. And just to avoid that, use some Aquastone. If you are going to varnish it though, please leave it 21 days to fully cure for the Aquastone to be bone dry and bonded to the glass.
Okay, so Flu, just check your spelling please on Aurora. And Sue Tony says no, it's saying sold out. Annette says, sorry David, did you say take the cardboard tops from the Cadence bottles?
Yeah, so a lot of the Cadence, you'll find that bless you Mel, you'll find that a lot of your Dora metallics will have a cardboard disc in the top of the black lid. Some of the products like Capella's will have a plastic disc in the top. The plastic disc is usually used in the 250ml bottles, so the larger ones, because there's larger surface area and it just creates a little bit of a seal in the lid. Also, the lids are made out of a different plastic, but ones like your Doras have this particular nib on it, top on them, and they've got a cardboard disc. Remove that, because then if you put that paint away in the drawer and come back to it a month, 3 weeks later, 2 days later, that cardboard can stop to then absorb the moisture from that paint and it can form like a thick sort of clumpy disc on the top. It's not pleasant, it's not the best, so just remove it, take it out of there. It's not going to affect your paint. If it's a waxed card, and you'll be able to tell some of the products do have the waxed card inside them, keep that in there because it won't absorb moisture. But if you've got a card disc in there, as soon as you take that foil cap away, it will start to absorb the moisture. I hope that makes sense to you. It's just some of the products have to have different seals on them depending on what they are and how they're shipped, because the majority of the Cadence items we have are shipped over rather than flown over. Okay, right, so I hope that answers that for you. If I wasn't quite clear, please do let me know and I'll try and get the best answer.
Absolutely. It's just people pop in at different times in the show, don't they? That's
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a Royal Landicle. I've also got a fan brush too. Now, when working onto the glassware, this is going to be tall and upright and it's going to dry upright, so we have to bear that in mind. Loading up your brush with this is really important. As Stephanie shares with decorative painting, brush loading is key. So you want to make sure that you're putting a decent amount of it on the brush. You can see that I've really layered that up, okay? The whole brush is actually encapsulated with that and it's not dripping off it. So you want to start from the top and work your way down, okay? And you can go back on yourself with this. It's not like crackle medium. And you want to go lightly now. So I'm holding the brush and I'm letting the brush just meet the surface of the glass. I'm not pressing down. If you press down, you're going to get all those marks, okay? You want to go nice and soft and just allow the weight of the brush to stroke the glassware, okay? Can you see how that, I'll hold it to you, is now giving us a streamlined coat with 0 brush marks. So you just let it naturally sit and look at that.
Wow.
It just coats it beautifully, okay? And if you start to leave this, within about 30 seconds to a minute, you'll see it will fully self-level. So once that's been on there at room temperature, within about 4 or 5 minutes, it will start to dry. And you don't want to then disturb it, because if you do, you'll drag the top layer. It's kind of like if you visualize putting an ice cube tray into the freezer. You get that film of thin ice that you can poke your finger through on the top. The paint kind of dries like that. Underneath will still be wet. So if you were to drag that brush, you're going to drag all that surface and it will not dry very pleasantly. Okay, so pick up some more of that paint and then move your way around. Okay, so back and forth like this, gently allowing the weight. And this is a very light brush, of course, it's only a fan brush. Allow that to take the weight and drag that medium through. Okay, but you need to make sure you've got enough on your brush. If you've not got enough, for example, let me just really take off a lot of the product there. I don't have much on this brush at all. If I was to go straight to the glass, see how thin that is?
Yeah.
And when it's thin, I don't know if it picks up on the camera, you will see brush strokes.
Yes.
Can you
Yeah,
see
you
all
can
them
see
little
that
brush
really
strokes?
clearly.
You'll
Yeah, yeah.
see them. So to get rid of that, you need to use
Spongy
more.
brush.
Also as well, the thinner it is, the less pigmentation you'll have. And these colours are glorious. So to showcase them, get a decent amount on there.
Okay, both sets of paints now are fully allocated. I
Oh.
need you to check your baskets out, please. I know I'm annoying. And I don't, they've all checked out. Right, it's all gone.
Oh, congratulations.
Brilliant.
Well done,
Well done.
everybody.
Look at you. I love
Wow.
that. Well done, guys.
Okay.
Yay.
Fabulous stuff. I think everyone knows the way of
I
live
think
shopping now,
so.
right?
Lizzie says, Mel, will the paints be restocked on your next order?
On the next order, we will input them. They're not coming in on this order,
No,
though.
we've got an order on its way, which
Yeah.
will be here in the next couple of weeks with new product in. This will go on to the next order. The problem is it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get it from
Yeah,
Turkey. And
and if-
Cadence seemed to have taken a long time to pick this order because it was such a big order of new products.
It was
wasn't
a really big one, and it was all new items, so they're like manufacturing them as we speak.
Yes,
But also
absolutely.
at the same time, anything that we order now, it will probably be after Christmas.
Yes, it will.
Because it's then the run up to Christmas. And Cadence are a huge paint distributor. They're massive.
Yes.
The largest in Istanbul and Turkey alone. So it's a big, massive operation. But yeah, anything that we order now will be in the new year, I should imagine. Okay, so we've glazed one side of this.
Lovely.
Okay, so we've got our beautiful glassware now covered in that gorgeous, gorgeous green glaze. I'm then just going to sit the brush in some water. Now, what you can do is you can dry this relatively quickly with a hairdryer.
really?
Yeah, you can, which I found really interesting. Now, if you add high heat to it, something even more interesting happens. You can crackle it. No, I know. I'm not going to do it the whole way with this, but if you add heat to it, and I'm going to put on quite a warm heat here, what will happen is you dry the glaze a little bit too quickly, and eventually it can start to split it. It may have already started to dry there, so it might not happen. But if you don't want that to happen, let it naturally dry, or use a cool hairdryer to do it. But you'll see there it's starting to go.
Oh, yeah.
And what it does is it tightens. It goes really
Yes.
taut on the surface.
Yeah, you can see it.
Just there.
It's like if you eat a crisp bag.
Yeah, exactly that. And what it'll do, because it's going tight, see how it's split there?
Yeah, look at that.
You'll get these cracks all the way in it.
David, I like that.
So you can do it that way if you want to. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, it's like it shrinks back.
Yeah, it
doesn't
shrinks.
It? Pulls
and
back.
And because it gets so tight, it starts to split in areas. See how I'm getting that crack now going all the way up there?
Oh my goodness me.
And they'll go in all different directions as well. They're starting to veer off down here on this edge.
And
Look
you
at that
get-
one there now.
Yeah, look. Oh,
See
your
how-
mirror spray through that.
Look
That's
how
your
cool that is.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's literally cracking it. So I've got those crack lines just there.
Look at that. That's magic.
I mean, I don't think that's what it was intended for, but I love that you can actually do that with it. And this is that
Absolutely.
exploration of new mediums.
Wow.
So let it dry naturally. At room temperature, that would probably dry in about half an hour, which is really quick for a glaze. But again, if you've got a nice, gentle, cool breeze from a fan, that will make it around 15 minutes. But a hairdryer on a very, very cool temperature, so no heat, you can dry it quickly.
Lovely.
What we're going to do, though, is take this one into the academy and we're going to mirror spray it.
Right. David Davina asked how long to air dry without the hairdryer.
Oh yeah, about half an hour to 40 minutes, depending on the room temperature. The other one that I did the heart over at the counter, I put quite a thick layer on that, laid it flat. That took about 45 to 50 minutes yesterday. I was surprised actually how quick that was, thank you Mel. But it really did dry relatively fast. So for a thick enamel glaze to dry under an hour at room temperature is rather impressive. Also as well, that's it once it's mirror sprayed, but with a different colour. Look how cool that is. Isn't it amazing? and it made all of the gilding flakes inside it look like they were green. So I was a little bit obsessed with that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right, what we're going to do?
Going into Academy.
We're going to go into Academy. So please
Lovely.
come and join me,
Yeah,
everybody.
go on. Go on, everybody's
I'm
going
gonna
with
take
David.
one with me.
Right, 20% of shop mirror is allocated,
Wow.
and 30% of shop spoon, which are your little glass jars with your wooden spoons. Love these.
They're
I
so cute.
love these.
They're
Imagine
absolutely
those filled with
adorable.
jelly beans
Oh,
for
yeah,
Christmas.
sweeties.
Right.
Well,
Dolly
all of
mixtures.
the elves on the
Oh,
shelves
do
will
you
be
know
coming
what?
out soon.
When I was little, every Christmas I got one of those cardboard little shops, and you got a pair of plastic weighing scales, little paper bags, a little scoop, and loads of packets of sweets. I could
Anything
make a sweet
dinky.
shop for Alice. Couldn't I?
You could do.
How cool is that?
Right, everybody.
Oh.
Right, you're going to see the glamorous side to Highlight Crafts. I'm joking, there isn't one. Right, come and follow me. So what we're going to do is I've got the resin heart. We're in the Academy, by the way. Sean's followed me into the Academy. And we're going to mirror spray.
show is worth
All
it
right,
tomorrow, so
so
sacrifice the paint order today.
mirror spray.
It's Marina,
Still on
if
the
you're
show,
listening.
of course. You'll be able to get this.
It'll be worth the
Unfortunately,
wait.
Have sold out now. But give it a really good shake. Make sure you cover the surface, which I've done here. And then just give it a quick test to make sure, of course, you pumped it through so it's the medium and the solvent that's coming through as well. So we're going to do the jar first. Now, to do the jar, I'm going to do it in this direction so I'm away from Sean and I'm away from myself. We want to spray into the jar and move it around. Okay, like this. Keep rotating that glass jar like that. Wonderful. There we go. And then on the back of the resin, we're also going to spray that entire project there with mirror spray. Then all we're going to do, I've got a pack of paintbrushes here, let's just use that. I'm going to give it, oh, they've all flown out. Wrong way around, there we go. Going to give it a quick waft before I take it back into the studio. There we go, and I'm going to give the jar one more little spritz. There we go. Right, let's take them all back with us. Come and follow me, let's go back to the studio. Come on, here we go. Got it all going on in here. We're getting ready for Christmas. I know, Christmas already. Right, come on back through, everyone. Come and join me. Here we are. Come on in. There we go. Right, let's have a look at what we've created.
Are you all mirrored?
We're getting there now. We're just warming up. So now have a look at this one. You can see where the mirror spray is drying. See how it's cloudy here? You put your hand on it like that, it'll warm the glass up and it starts to come through. Alternatively though, you can speed it up.
Amazing.
So look here where it's a bit cloudy towards the top. Look at that now. All of a sudden, you've now got beautiful blue mirrored glass.
Wow.
Look at that. And then also the heart is now mirrored too.
Wow.
Look at that resin heart, which was clear just a few moments ago. That mirror spray with this Mirror Festival product. Look at that blue vase. It's crazy.
I get it on glass. I can't get over it on epoxy resin. That's fabulous.
We've gone from it being clear like this. Obviously, that's
Look
a slightly
at
different
that.
colour. But then to the mirror,
They look incredibly expensive.
they do, don't they? Imagine,
They really do.
I mean, if you think about it, we had some little snow globes. Imagine putting the lid on one of these with the snow globe on top and fairy lights round it. Those as ornaments would look fabulous for Christmas.
Look at that.
But that is as easy as it gets with being able to tint your glass, add your mirror spray, create a completely different effect. It's all water-based, it cleans up easily. Mirror spray, use outside or in a well-ventilator like we did. We went out into the Academy to use it, and then you're good to go. It's as simple and easy as that. But congratulations if you did get that glaze, because they've gone.
I know. They've all gone.
I know, right?
And a couple of people, Marina says, I hope the Pebeo show is worth it tomorrow. Sacrifice the paint order, angry face. Well, so do I.
Oh, it will be worth
Silk
it.
paint, it'll be a minute, honestly.
It will be so worth it.
It will be so worth it.
Right, okay,
Fantastic.
okay. Right then, so, what should we do?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, should we come back down the counter?
You can do, or I can carry on painting. Should we have a look at what we've got left and I'll do some more demoing afterwards?
Yes,
yeah, okay,
absolutely.
let's do that then. Let us know in the
So-
comments what you'd like to see.
Yes, we've still got your acrylic blocks, which you could use. I like the idea of these for just test pieces and see what it's like, right?
Definitely.
$14.99 is going to get you all 6. I mean, you could put that on a canvas, couldn't you, after you've done all your techniques on
they
it?
fit in a
There's
lot of
nothing to stop
photo
you that.
frames too,
Oh,
so they work
yeah.
really well. They're very much a generic size for a lot of photo frames, so they look great in there. It does also mean as well that when you get them home and you paint them, they're not going to smash because they are
No.
clear acrylic.
And there is a film
There is
on both sides.
hmm
So you can see they are crystal clear. That just stops them getting scratched in transit.
So when you paint
That's
them,
fabulous.
see, I left the film on this side while I painted it, so no paint got on the reverse of it.
Brilliant.
And then as soon as you've done, all you then need to do is peel it off.
Look at that.
And then your glassware's all tinted. Excuse my fingerprints I was put on the top of it.
That's amazing.
Look how cool that is. It's brilliant. It's
That's
so good.
really cool. Right, now then, mirror spray. If you want your 150ml can, as David said, use it in a well-ventilated area. It is solvent-based. There's quite a strong aroma to it, so please take it outside. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I quite like the smell.
I mean, I do too, but yeah. Health
But
and safety and all.
yes, health and safety and all that. If you want that shop mirror, £24.99, you've got a £5 saving on it today, which is brilliant because we don't need to do that. We can't get this product in stock. It blew my mind. First time I saw that, they just passed a piece of glass round and then the mirror sprayed it and passed it back round. It made me jump.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it, I went, oh gosh, it's a mirror.
I can remember my very first day, and well, actually, it wasn't my first day, it was my interview.
I remember your interview.
Yeah, I remember my
First
interview.
office on your right.
Yeah, you were making something on the
Scan
scan
and
and cut, and I remember you were because I think you were really busy. Yeah, well, I mean, but you had a show coming up at Create and Craft, and you were doing this, and you were making something, and I remember you kept popping in and out. I was with Stephanie, and she went, I'd like to introduce you to a brand called Cadence. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then the first thing she did is went, look at this. And it was a piece of mirror. And she went, did you ever realise you can create that with a spray? And I was like, tell me more. And that was the first thing she opened that brand to me with. And then the second, I was hooked.
Absolutely.
And I just thought, if that's possible, the rest is history. Like, it really, really is. So, yeah, start with that.
Brilliant, right? Now then, these two little jars have been very, very busy this morning. I have fallen in love with these. I was like, oh, these with my Miller jars with the cork lids are just gorgeous.
I'd get loads of sets
with
of
your
these.
Sospeso on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shop spoon, £9.99. You've got a £4 saving there today, which is great. I love those.
They're great little snow globes.
cute, aren't they?
Yeah, you could do a little scene inside them.
Yeah, absolutely. They're fab, aren't they? So you've got those salt pots.
Yeah, salt
Yeah,
pots.
that'd be
That's what I
good.
want.
Shop spoon will get you those. Now, if you want the little stands, I think these are good for practicing on as well. But I love the idea of putting photographs in these too. Shop place is going to get you 10 of them with the 10 little wooden stands and the 10 pieces of glass. Shop place, $14.99. You've got a £3 saving on that one. This, done with that, would look absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to mirror spray it and then just put different colours
Of the Mirror
and let it
Festival.
run a little bit.
Yeah, you
I
can
think
pour
that
with
would
it,
be cool,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Absolutely fabulous. Shop jug, $8.99 before you discount. That's a
Wow.
really good price for
It
a
is,
piece of glass like that. 'Cause
definitely.
the glass is expensive.
That's like what you'd pay for it if you've got glass in a charity shop.
Yes.
And this is like brand new. Wow.
Fabulous, isn't it? I love the emboss on this as well. I
Yeah.
think it really makes it stand out from the crowd. So if you want that one, shop jug. We've then got these little jars. These are cute,
Super sweet, these
aren't
ones.
they?
Absolutely. Whether you're going to store all your embellishments,
Yes.
buttons, if you want to make your craftable storage also something you've made and decorated, this is the sort of stuff you want to be going for. You could put like a paint lid colour, lid a different colour, and then you can of course store different embellishments or charms inside them. But then they're a great one to go for if you just want to make a set of nice little votive candles. Paint them with Mirror Festival. You don't even need to use mirror spray inside. And as that flame burns, you can get a wonderful glow of whatever colour that is inside the glass.
Absolutely. Now then, these are the jars that you've been using, aren't they?
I love them.
You are going to get 10 of them. No? Yeah,
12.
12 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 12 of them. Like, right.
Oh, there's 2
12
on
of
my
them.
desk. You must have fallen there.
Remember your sprouts. Shop jars, $9.99 is going to get you 12.
I know.
$9.99 for 12.
Pence each.
That's
Pence.
bonkers.
And you're going to get your club discounts. So it's not even $9.99.
And look how wonderful they look with it. You need these. If you've bought those paints, you need to get these and your mirror spray. Look at that. How phenomenal is that?
That's what
Love
you can
that.
be creating. It is beautiful.
Do you know what I love about mirror spray? If you change your mind. So the other Christmas I did mirror spray the inside. My grandma always made a sherry trifle for Christmas, and I ended up inheriting her trifle dish, which is cut glass. It's lovely. And I wanted to mirror spray it, but I was like, oh, it's going to, once I've done it, I can't go back. And then I saw you put a dishwasher tablet with hot water inside it, and it disappeared. And I mean, there was no residue.
It just kind of dissolves into nothing.
It's madness.
Yeah.
You don't get any residue at all. It blew. I'm like, how is that even a thing? It's like it just literally disappeared. So you can change your mind after you've done your mirror spray. So if in 2-3 years' time you think, actually, I want to change that, you can. And you're getting 12 of them for $9.99 before your discount.
I know. They're just...
That's brilliant value for money, guys.
I mean, typically, even at a wedding, you probably have like 10 or 15 tables, whatever.
Right.
If that. They could be centerpieces. How wonderful would they be?
Yeah.
I mean, big candles too.
Yes.
That's. I mean, even if you've got loads of big old pillar candles you're melting down,
yeah.
fill them with these for Christmas. You could do advent candles with them. They're a game changer. Oh, you could do every single one a different
colour.
Oh, that would look nice. Got to do that.
Like that. Shop jars, $9.99. Now these are lovely, aren't they? They've got that etched love on the front. These are great, aren't they?
Well, if you're going to paint over there with your Mirror Festival, it will still go over the etched area, so it will look really nice. You're going to get 6 of these in total. You can, if you want to do completely paint them a different colour. This is etched, it's not a sticker, so it won't come off there. But again, if you are rice papering them, you would never know it's there anyway.
No, absolutely not. And we do sell the corks on our website with the lights in.
We do. They'd look great for that. Even just dotted around the garden.
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, 6 of those. Shop Love, $14.99. And then we have a glass cutting plate. Now, this is for sublimation as well, isn't it?
It is. It's got
this
polyester
is your sublimation
backing.
one. So if you want to make somebody a chopping board, but sublimate it, maybe with their photographs on or pets or whatever it is, this is going to be fabulous. Shop Rectangle. If you've got your sublimation printer, that's a cracking price, $8.99.
I know. I mean, I use this all the time for ironing onto with sublimation and the heat transfers. Also, as well, it's a great texture to paint because with a lot of glassware, if it's heavy trafficked area, glassware can, of course, well, it's incredibly slick and smooth. If it's got a texture to it, that paint sticks even better.
Yeah.
So the paint on here literally bonds and knits to it. So if you want to paint it, then Aquastone it, you could use it as a wonderful serving tray.
Lovely. David says, hi David, I have a question re the Mirror Festival. Can you paint the colour on the back of the glass plate, then use mirror spray on the same side? This would allow the plate to be used as a serving plate for food. Thank you.
That's a great question. The mirror spray, it kind of goes like a silver colour rather than a mirror colour if it's on the back of the Mirror Festival. I see exactly what you're saying. If you were to want to actually just, not necessarily serve a Sunday dinner on the plate, but like serve peanuts or chocolates or crisps or something, Aquastone it, okay? Then that will give you, of course, the ability to wipe it clean and make sure that it's safe to display nibbles and things on. But no, it wouldn't be suitable for putting hot food on or cutting into it and things like that. But I totally get what you mean. But the mirror spray doesn't react the same on the top of that spray than it does the glass.
Lovely. And question of interest from Julie, what would happen if you mix more than 2 colours together?
Well, it depends on what colour you're wanting to make, really.
Yeah,
but
it will make a colour.
Yeah, because you've got golds in there, which is not typically a colour that you mix with, but you can mix blue into it and it would give you more of a vintage gold. You can mix colours together. If you start to usually mix more than 3 colours, you create what we call a mud colour, and it will, of course, start to then just basically go brown. But it depends on what colours you use. You might have used pink, white and red, so it's not going to go muddy then. It will just go a different shade of, well, maybe like a nice cerise colour.
We have a question. What size is the glass on
I think
here?
they're 10 centimetres,
10
8
centimetres.
centimetres.
Have
Let
we
me have
got
a look.
a ruler?
Have a look. Just under 8, 7.5 centimetres square.
Yeah, I would have said 3 by 3. If you got your stencils yesterday, there you are, look.
3 by 3.
There's a girl who knows her
Those
inches.
stencils. 3 by, well, at least 3, that's for sure. Because those stencils yesterday, you were spot on.
I was, absolutely. Honestly, Mick says I've got spirit levels for eyes.
Spirit level.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
one thing about straight lines gets me. Everything has,
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Oh. Yeah.
Not as much as Stephanie, and Stephanie makes me laugh.
Oh, yeah, she
'Cause
does.
she says,
But I find myself doing this now. Look, I'm like going there.
obsessed with straight lines. And she says, and that's why my desk is always messy, because then I don't need to worry about straight lines because there aren't any. I was like, what an excuse.
That is an excuse.
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah.
Genius for thinking of it.
Consider
Because
that
I wouldn't
stolen.
have thought of that. Shop Place, $14.99. We've got to go next door. got Minecraft Studios sale. Oh, we've got some good deals on that. So stay tuned. Thank you. Sorry we sold out of that so quickly. We weren't expecting that at all. And you won't be disappointed with Pebio tomorrow. So make sure you type event into the comments on Facebook or Instagram and we can send you a reminder. We'll see you in about 5 minutes time through that wall. See you in a bit.
Bye.